Hey everybody, Vaughn here with the Vonster vlog, and welcome to day 13 of Fit-Tober. As per usual, for the past 12 days, there will be up on one side or the other proof that to myself that I worked out. Today genuinely kicked my butt. I'm going to get right into it on my notes. So I started at 1,317 and I ended with 4,120. So that is like a bunch of steps. Like, I'm very, very pleased with that. The 15-minute cardio, Randy did the walking workout off camera with me, and I always really enjoy that. And he gave me the feedback that, granted, it wasn't my video that we were following one of Yes to Next, one of their 15-minute walking videos, which I do highly recommend. But Randy's knees start to hurt him if he does a whole bunch of like side steps. And so he's like, I'm gonna keep just marching in place. And I was like, go for it, baby. Because really, so long as we're like moving, it kind of, at this stage, I feel in our fitness journey, it doesn't really matter. We just need to be up and moving. So we're not sweating the small stuff. We're just sweating everything. So let me get right, again, let me get back into my notes. The thing I dread the most about my workouts is getting up and down off the floor. I know that it's something that I'm supposed, like, everybody needs to be able to get up and down off the floor, or like have a method or a backup plan or something like that is so important. Like, falling is so dangerous, you guys. And like, I don't think I need to explain all that to y'all. Like, you can Google it if you're like, why is falling dangerous? Like, it's important. It's really important. Like, I remember my dad was in a wheelchair, but he could walk if he had his cane and his boot on, for very short periods of time. And it was devastating for him whenever he fell, because he was a large enough man that, well, that could mean broken bones. Like, so I learned at a very early age, it's like, this is not fooling around. Falling down to me is not fun, but I need to get good at it. And I need to be good at getting up off the ground. So things that I have done, like, just, I put mats under the rug. Like, underneath our rug, there's some of those like squish foam puzzle piece mats that you can get either in the kids section or in the workout section of whatever store you go to, or you could search online for like exercise floor mats. But they like have little puzzle piece edges that fit together, and I just have it underneath the whole layer of the rug. That way it's not hurting my knees to get up and down, because it's bad enough that it's hard to get up and down. I don't want it to be hurting my knees as well, because then I'm certainly not going to want to do it, and I'm having to like trick myself into showing up, being like, woo, like getting like kind of psyched, like, just because it's still not a habit, and I feel like my old habits are just clinging, and they're like, no, let's just sit all day. And I'm like, but that makes my body hurt. And it's like, well, working out makes your body hurt. And I'm like, yeah, but like in a good way. And it's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, I think so, actually. So that's the talk I have with myself for like yesterday and today, that it's like, come on, Vaughn. Come on. Come on. And I'm like, okay. I need to vacuum my freaking rug, because it gets like so itchy with like stuff that I'm trekking in. We do have a new mat for in front of the door. I'm trying to be better about like sweeping off the porch, but we have a juniper tree outside, or some variety of juniper. I'm not certain. I should really figure that out. And I just trek that crap, those needles and those little like juniper berries and all that filth just all through my house. So we're working on it. We've got a boot scraper and everything. So it's not as furry too, like just vacuuming it will help a lot. I don't have to vacuum the whole downstairs. I just need to get this rug, like, daily would be nice, but I know that's not going to happen right now. I'll make that my focus in the future, which, speaking of which, and also, last note on getting up and down off the ground, it's physically challenging. This is a sign that I need to be doing it more. So instead of trying to find ways, like I was going to bring my tablet that I do the Train with Joan App on, I keep it on this desk back here so my tablet can be like plugged in charging, and I was going to bring it down to the ground with me, that way I didn't have to get up in between sets, because that I just didn't feel like it. And I was like, this is exactly what I should be doing. It's like free exercise. I get to do more of it. But it's good to get that practice getting up and down off the ground. And I know that it's hard. And this is me talking to me here. It's like, I know that it's hard, but I know that it's worth doing as well, because I want to be able to get up off the ground without using my hands as support. I want to be able to get up the ground with either leg as my lead. I want to be able to get off the ground like I'm playing, like I'm having fun. Like, I'll never be a kid again, but I want to be able to keep up with the little ones in my life who I want to be able to get down on the ground and play with, and not be like coming up off the ground. I'll still probably do that just because it's hilarious, but I don't want that to be like my only option. So like, I love making kids laugh. So it's like, I'll get it's so fun. Anyways, we did 13 days, 13 workouts, and 13-day streak. I can't believe it. We're almost halfway over, like halfway through, you guys, and I've got my morning snack of cottage cheese with sunflower seeds and mandarin oranges. Okay. I'm not used to being, more notes. I'm not used to being barefooted. If it hurts, change it up until it doesn't. So like, I was doing the split stance squat, like, which I don't know if I'm supposed to be working my front leg or my back leg or both, but all of that is hard. And at first it was like, ooh, parts of the bottom of my feet were just hurting. And so I brought in my yoga mat and I was like, my focus right now is getting fitter. Going barefoot will be a focus in my future, because I would like to get to where I can walk barefoot, like around in my backyard and like out in nature. Like on the camp along, I took my shoes off and walked in the river a little bit. And that was a lot of fun, but it was very painful, like on my feet. And these were like smooth and forgiving rocks, like, but it hurt. And so that's something I'd like to work on, because like, I love sticking my toes in the dirt, just being good and nasty. So there's that one. And I even wrote notes on the back. Oh, also, I'm going to Google, can a person regrow the I don't know nothing about any of this. Can you like regrow the cartilage in your knees? Or is it like, once it's done, it's done? Like, is there a way to naturally heal my knees? Now, I don't have any specific damage. They just kind of hurt. So like, while there isn't like a torn ACL or something, it's still just this like low key, like red flag that I need to be taking better care of my knees. It's like, would a glucosamine, do I need to take like collagen or something? Like, because I'm always leery of, you know, ooh, buy this product and it'll be like amazing, but you're gonna have to buy it twice a month for the rest of ever. But also if it works though. So, and I've actually heard people close to me recommend taking glucosamine. So it's like, and what's the best way to take? I'm gonna have to research all of this. That's gonna be like my research thing today. That, and if cardinals will nest in birdhouse boards. Ooh, non-scale victory. So today I weighed in at 229.2, and I was like, boo, but it's fine. Like, that wasn't the point of this month, was weight loss or anything. And even in Nom Nom November, the goal is not weight loss. The goal for Fit-Tober, like we've been saying all month, is to just show up. Because if we can make showing up be the habit, then we're gonna make it to wherever that we're going. So it's like, we'll get there. Same thing with a Nom Nom November. The goal isn't necessarily to be restricting my calories. The goal is to document every single day in my calorie tracker. Like, I'm just tracking, and I'm doing, like I've mentioned before, I repeat myself a lot, but I'm refining these ideas in my post-workout rambles for myself, so that whenever we get there, I'll feel confident in my plan. Like, this is just how I ruminate things. And you clicked on my face, so hello. Let me know down in the comments how you're doing today, by the way. But in Nom Nom, like, I'm practicing now in October with tracking my calories on the MyFitnessPal app, so that in Nom Nom November, all of the foods that I already buy, like a serving of cottage cheese, once I've tracked this once, it's as easy as going in and just clicking on the thing. I don't have to, you know, re-look it up in their database every single time. So it's like, and you can even like copy meals and stuff. And this is a meal that I have like either is like at some point throughout the day, multiple times a week, just because it's good. And so I'm hoping that by precursing these things in October, I'll be ready for Nom Nom November, because we're going to be doing shorts here on YouTube. Like, because as of October 15th, we'll be able to post a 3-minute long short. And if I can't fit what I ate in a day in a 3-minute short, I need to like rein it in a little bit. But I do get chatty, but I love hanging out with you guys, and I can't wait to get to hang out with y'all in the comments and stuff too. So non-scale victory is, I was literally dripping, like had to get it out of my eyes, sweat today. I've never had this much endurance for getting my butt beat by a workout. And that is true, because I just finished this, like, I brought it today. Like, I worked out my hardest is what I could have pushed it a little harder, but I might have like gotten like the way I felt when I did, was it P90X or Insanity with a friend, and I like felt kind of barfy, and I was like, I don't want to, that's not, that does not seem sustainable or fun, and I need it to be both of those things. So, and oh, I'm so relieved too, because the other day, like not yesterday, but the day before, we pulled out all of the silicone caulking in our shower and like put soft and scrub bleach and like scrubbed the heck out of it, because there was this like black mold on like whatever caulking we had used initially that was like a white caulking to like fill in the gaps. Because I didn't do the best cut job. And you know, we're not here to talk about my construction skills in my bathroom restoration, but we couldn't use the shower like all day yesterday or the day before. Like, we showered, dried it out, pulled the stuff up, caulked it, and then we've been waiting for it to fully cure, and so I can finally have a full-on shower. I've just been bird bathing in the sink, which is, that's what we do whenever like the power goes out or the pipes freeze. Like, that's what we'll do. Not when the, I don't know, usually the power's not out long enough for me to be taking bird baths. Like, anyways, so yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to like full on wash my hair. And trigger warning, I'm gonna show you my boo boo, but like, it's not that, I won't look. I got carpet burn on like across my fingers while we were pulling the pantry into the van, and it's finally healed up enough that I'm not like bashing it on everything, because I swear I was hitting it on everything, you guys. He was making me wild, and so I was keeping band-aids on him just so that there was a little bit of a buffer between me and the rest of the world. But this was day 13, you guys, and I'm excited. I promise. I'm still excited. I'm just I don't know how to articulate it, because I am excited, but that excitement feels tempered into a determination. And so, and I don't want to get too serious, and I don't want to get too stern, but I am allowing myself to be determined, because that's what's going to keep me showing up with my discipline, as opposed to, like, motivation is wonderful, and I love the way it feels to be invigorated and inspired and excited, but motivation burns out after about 8 days for me. And that's the longest I had ridden out my motivation before. But it's just, motivation is fickle for me. I can only speak for myself, y'all. Let me know if you relate. Like, I want to know your stories, like, down in the comments, you guys. Or if you vlog, tag me, like, let me know down in the comments, and I will go check out your vlog so I can hear your story. Because again, the biggest thing that's been keeping me motivated has been y'all, and y'all just cheering me on, getting to go and watch like Ash J vlogs. I'm really enjoying watching your vlogs, and it's really nice to just get to connect with folks. So thank you guys for being here. I forget what I was saying. Y'all keep me encouraged, but that motivation is fickle, and if I don't find something within myself, what comes from outside of myself is never going to be enough. Like, I have to be cheering me on, and I have to be bringing this out as well. And then it's like my motivation, my determination, my discipline is what creates the sail that other encouragement can catch into and help me move forward. Like, does that make sense? Or at least that's how I'm picturing it. But I think that's it for today, though, you guys. I'll see you down in the comments. And until tomorrow, keep on keeping on. Mwah. Bye.